Hello, my beautiful souls. This is a reading for a subscriber, and I just want to thank everybody for your encouragement, for your sweet notes, for your emails. You are my boost. Again, I'm a healer. This is not what I thought my journey would include, but when I picked up the tarot, it just felt like there was a bond. And of course, my guide is Lord Ganesh, and I am Hindu. I believe in God, and I believe in the Hindu way of life. I'm proud of who I am, and my journey has been very fulfilling and very adventurous. Yes, there's been a roller coaster, and yes, I am a twin flame. And it's constantly growing. And the one thing that you'll know about our journey is at the right time, the right person comes into our life. It's like when the student is ready, the teacher comes. And I've been blessed to have a master yogi in India who helps me and works with me. And any questions that I have about dreams, I have friends in India that help me to understand. I wasn't always Hindu, but it just seemed my dreams were of Hindu gods. And when I meditated, I had Lakshmi come to me, and then, I was meditating again and felt the blessing of Ganesh upon my head. And then maybe a few months later, I had the breath of life given to me from Lord Shiva through a dream. And it's just been really amazing. And I am a twin flame, and I do have a third flame around me, and her name is Maya. And she's very vivid in my dreams, and she's very vivid around me. Just wonderful to know that, there's this child that has picked me to be her mother. And I thought I was done with children, but yeah, Maya is waiting to be born. And now it's just the both of us waiting for her father to step up and come forward. On my journey, I feel like he has a goal and some stuff that he needs to complete and accomplish before we can walk into this new life together. And I need to have more confidence in myself and release a lot of the self-doubt and the critical spirit that I have against myself. And I've been with soulmates that have helped me to understand just to stay focused on the here and the now. So even though I know what the future holds, I'm not focused on the future, I'm focused on today. So this is a reading. And again, I am a healer, so I do offer distance healing. I'm a master in Reiki, and I'm also a pranic healer. I do Ayurvedic massage, and I feel that I've been called to help people with emotions, to bind up the broken heart and just set the captives free. So the tarot is just my boost, I guess, so that I can trust my instinct more, trust my intuition more. And all of you are just giving me that boost and that encouragement. So again, this reading is for a subscriber. She sent me an email, and she has no idea that I'm doing this reading. But this is just a gift to her because I know what she's going through right now at this stage in her journey. And I call upon Lord Ganesh to guide me and to give me the wisdom and the knowledge I need to deliver the message. Now, on with the reading. So, what I'm seeing is there is a pause, there is the separation, this relationship has come to a standstill. There's peace in this standstill. It's almost like a reflection time. So I would say that this is part of your separation. This is part of the journey. You said that he's a Taurus, and of course, You know, the Taurus is very stubborn, but he is doing everything and anything he can to not think about you. Okay, but when he sleeps at night, you're coming to his thoughts. Okay, so when he takes rest, or even when he's in the washroom taking a shower, he's thinking about you. So you're definitely picking up on his thoughts. But as you said per your email, right here he has regrets. These regrets are really giving him a lot of frustration, which is probably the anger or the sadness that you're feeling, because he has the regret. He's looking at the regret. He's looking at the loss instead of focusing that, you know, he could have this new future. He could have a rite to passage, but instead he's focusing on the loss. And he's doing everything and anything he can to not think of you. There's something that is keeping him away from you. So I don't know if it's culture, distance, or he's just looking too much on the regret. Whatever happened between you guys, that's what he's focusing on. That's what's giving him strength to not come back to you. That's why, you know, he's thinking a lot about you, but he's focusing on the regret. So whatever happened between you guys, that's where he's focusing. That's where he's getting his strength. Instead of knowing that there can be a new beginning. The change is coming though, don't worry. But we do have one of you and maybe both of you, and I'm thinking this is you. You're not being practical with your thoughts. You have a lot of thoughts going on through your mind. You're not using like a rational thinking. It's not practical. You're bounding yourself up. You're handcuffing yourself to these thoughts. You're like taking yourself captive. And you're feeling like you're stuck in this position and nothing's going to go anywhere. So you're losing your hope and your faith in this person. But there is the happiness, there is the love, that is the joyous, the celebration that is going to happen once you've both completed this journey. But I see with you that you need to start thinking a lot. You have a lot of thoughts going on through your mind, so start writing them down and then reread them and see if they make sense to you, because it's like your thoughts are not, you're not rationalizing clear, or you're just not being practical because you're keeping yourself bound by the thoughts. Instead of moving forward, you're keeping yourself like in a cage. But it's time to rattle that cage, okay? There is the change that needs to come. There is the things that need to be removed, and I believe that's your thoughts. Also, your throat chakra. You need to start exercising your throat chakra, because this is, your practical thinking. You're not there. You're not rationalizing clearly, which is probably because you do have this block in your throat chakra. So you need to work on the throat chakra. So Google it and see what exercises you can do for your throat chakra, and that it also is, the way you express yourself and your feelings. So this may have been the reason why you guys did come into separation. But again, it's like he's thinking a lot about you, and he's keeping himself really busy, very busy, so that he doesn't think about you. But he's pulling strength from whatever the disagreement was, whatever it was that, you guys argued about, or whatever the strife was. That's what he's focusing on. He's focusing on, what happened. It's like the regret. And that's what's keeping him strong, if that makes sense. Okay. The rite to passage is coming. It's not there yet. There's still some growth that's needed, but he's going to come to that point where he's going to realize that, I'm going to take the chance. I'm going to go forward. He's going to come to that like almost like a drawbridge. It's like up, and he's going to come to the lever, and then that's when he's going to let it down, and then he's going to go forward. But right now he's keeping that drawbridge up because it's like a protection for him, or a guard for him, that it's just, there's a lot going on in his mind. But it's like, as long as that drawbridge is up, he's in his own castle, basically. He's not going out. But that is going to come down, because this is part of the transformation and the change. Things are going to be taken away and taken off of him. And, there's going to be that sun is going to come up, and that's when he's going to go to open up that drawbridge. But, he's going to turn and look forward. But right now he's looking at the past with the regret and the anger, whatever happened, that's what he's focusing on to give him strength to not go back with you. So whatever he did or you did, and being a Taurus, you know what? Even if he did it, he feels that you did it because he's stubborn. So he's going to stay in his own little castle until, the change happens. But the spirit is there. We're definitely guided on this journey. So everything that's happening is happening for a reason. And this is part of, the process of learning and healing. But you focus on your throat chakra, your expression. And maybe when you feel the time is right and you can say the right words, maybe you may want to express to him. Being a Taurus, we like to be pursued. We don't like to pursue people. So he may be waiting on you, but still being a jerk because he's focusing on what went wrong, that is giving him the strength to not look back. But he's thinking about you so much. It's just funny. I hope this does resonate, and I hope you understand it. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them below or email me, okay? Love, laughter, harmony, and peace always. Namaste.